Hey guys, welcome to Warrior Spirit. I'm AC, PB. So today we're going to learn a couple of ways you can defend from knife attacks. So there are a couple of knife attacks you could do, and we're going to stick to the most common scene and the easiest to do. Like if you're on the street, you're not going to face like a ninja, right? You're going to face like some common crook or whatever, and he's going to try to stab you in the easiest way. We're going to learn how to defend against these. The first one, and it's the straight stab. If a guy just comes to you and stabs you this way, we're going to learn how to defend against that. So now for this example, we have this stick here, and it's a very long stick, so it's harder to defend, but most knives aren't this long. So anyway, let's get started. So when the guy comes, first instinct, bam, you block his hand. And you put your hand on his wrist. This way you can control his whole arm. If you block too high, let's say at the elbow, you know, you can still like move his hand freely. If you block like his wrist, it's pretty limited in his handwork. So once you have the wrist, what you're going to do, you're going to step towards him with his hand in the back. Then you go behind him, and what you do, you lift up his hand like this, you see? And once you have this, you just put the other hand on his elbow, you lift. He'll either drop the knife or tap out.
Yeah. And also you can choke at the same time.
That's true. So let's say you come here, bam, you block with the hand. Oh yeah, I forgot a detail. When you block with the same hand that is stabbing you, right? So you don't block like opposites, because it won't work. You block with the same hand, you come here, then you drop this. If you fail with to disarm him, you can always choke him out. Then the next one is if he comes from above, like this with the knife. So what you do, you come, bam. Block his hand, again, you block very close to the knife. If you block here, you can still go down and stab you. But if you block here, his wrist, he's pretty much like immobilized. And what you do, with your other arm, you come here, block here, you get down, then you can come in here, you put him on the ground, then you could like secure his hand and take the knife and kill him. Alright, no, we're not killing. This is based on a judo move. It's called the soinage in judo. It's basically the same thing. So if you do judo, it's the soinage you do. It's also used in the first kata. So again, come here, come from above, bam, you block, get down, disarm. Get him here, you can like do a hand armbar on your own leg. This way he drops the knife. But when you get him down, you can like punch him, kick him, do whatever you want. Yeah. As you wish.
Also, we don't want to have any injury, but if you are in a real situation, when you do that, you can put him on the floor.
Yeah, flip him.
Yeah, flip him, you know, to not just put him like this, but very flip him.
Yeah, in the real situation, you don't hold back. So do the move, bam, smack him on the ground, take his knife away. You don't want to kill him, right? But you don't want to get killed either. So you do the full motion, then you walk away. So now the third one, which you could do, the attacker could do, slash from the side, either side. So you know, like this or like this. I just tied to them. Let's say he comes, slashes, bam, block him. You step in here in front. You could put your foot here, but if he is very experienced, he could take you to the ground, like that. See? But if I put my left leg behind his, so I come like this, now he's got no chance to, like, I'm in an advantage. I'm pretty stable, I'm low, and he cannot escape. So one hand on the wrist as always, the other one around the neck for a choke, or just holding him in place. Now what you do, you have his elbow on your thumb, not on your thumb, sorry, on your chest. Then you just arc in front, and as you can see, he taps instantly. Or you can take him down, choke him. The options are limitless. So let's do this again. He comes, bam, you block his wrist, come close to him, behind, either armbar or take him down or choke. Alright, and now for the last one, it's a bit the same motion, but it's from the other side. Let's say you come like this, you block it, and we'll do it on the other side. Comes, bam, block it again. I have his wrist. So now what you could do here, again, you step towards him, and you step into him so much, you see he's on his back. I just push, he comes down. So what you could do is you put your leg behind, get him down, and then again, here I have his arm. I could either make him tap out or take his knife away. We'll do it again. Come here, bam, block his wrist, go into him, put a leg behind, or you could just push him down. I suggest you put a leg behind if he tries to resist. Come here, bam, on the ground, tap him out or the knife. Okay, and then there's this final one. It's like this last one we saw, but you see how he comes with a stabbing motion. Earlier, for the last one, he came with a slicing motion. The knife goes like this, but now he comes with a stabbing motion. This one is a bit harder because the blade is pointing at you directly. So you have to keep your distance even more. So let's say he comes. What I would suggest to do is the same way, only that instead of just blocking, you take a step back. And once you have his arm, same idea, you come in, control his wrist, and then take him on the ground and armbar or whatever you want. So those were like the most common seen type of knife, the attacks and the defenses that we would use, or the ones that like are pretty intuitive. Those are more like grappling defenses. I guess you could do like punches or kicks too, but yeah.
Yeah, and you want also to repeat the exercise because you want to be like reflexes.
That's true. You want to develop reflexes. Like you do it, but if it becomes just like a drill or something by heart, and not that you necessarily like do by feeling, it's not good. Like you always have to adapt to any fighter.
Yeah, and if it is second nature, you will be able more to improvise also if something goes wrong in the technique.
Yeah, like let's say he does like one of the moves, and then like this, and I'm not like I showed you, right? So like what I could do from here, either like you can run or like you try to improvise. In the end, you mix up all the moves together. So you don't know them like by drill, you know them by feeling, and mix them up, improvise, and adapt and overcome.
Just want also to specify, we don't suggest to do this if someone have a knife, run or don't try to fight. But if it's the last option,
you always gotta get ready. You always gotta be ready for anything. Yeah. That's why we do this, because we don't like street fight, but if the situation happens, we are ready. And yeah, like I said, we suggest you to flee. So as you can see, those are pretty good techniques. They're effective, but this is training. The real situation will not be the same. You will be stressed. You will be under adrenaline. So the better you do in training, the better it will be in real life.
Repetition is important.
Right. Warrior Spirit, AC,
PB,
out.
we out.